My guest today is Mary-Margaret Lemons, President of Fort Worth Housing Solutions. So we're here today to talk about Casa de Esperanza, but before we do that, tell us about your group.
Sure. Fort Worth Housing Solutions is the housing authority for the city of Fort Worth. We've been around for over 80 years. We were established in 1938, and we are the largest provider of affordable housing for Fort Worth.
So last year, the city of Fort Worth bought this building, and it's called Casa de Esperanza. So what are we doing here?
The city made $9.2 million available, and we applied for that and got it, and we're able to purchase this property in partnership with a private developer, Ohala, and we converted it and had it leased up in 3 months. And so we did some rehab. The room we're sitting in today were previously hotel rooms.
Yeah.
And we've created a community space for our permanent supportive housing clients. So those are clients that have been chronically homeless, and particularly this property was aimed at people that were COVID vulnerable. So about half of our residents came directly from the streets and camping. The other half came from our shelters.
What's the reaction when they go from that to this?
It's really heartwarming. Everybody's been super thankful, very gracious. We were out here on Christmas Eve providing hot meals for people, and just their stories and their appreciation for this project is felt. So.
Well, outside we saw a tiny but mighty staff that's busy working. What are these caseworkers doing?
One of the things that makes this property unique is that we have on-site case management. So in addition to our property management staff who do a great job, we have 5 caseworkers. Some are from Presbyterian Night Shelters, some are from MHMR to handle substance abuse and mental health issues. And then we've also partnered with JPS to make sure that all of our residents find a healthcare home.
Okay, and are some of these folks, these tenants working?
Absolutely. We do have tenants that are working, and we picked this location. One of the great reasons is the bus stop. So we have a bus stop just on the sidewalk right outside their doors. So it's great.
Well, let's switch tracks and talk about Stop 6. What's going, your group is involved with some development there. What's new there?
Absolutely. So one of the great things that came out of COVID was our award of a Choice Neighborhood Grant. And so we applied back in 2019 for a $35 million grant from HUD to revitalize the Stop 6 area. We had 300 public housing units there that were in dire need of capital improvements, and HUD doesn't fund the capital improvements at a rate that really gets them where they need to be. So we applied for demolition permission, which was granted, and those units are now gone. They've all been demolished. But we're coming back to that neighborhood with 1,000 units of mixed income apartments, plus a new community center, and lots of plans for some exciting things, partnering with healthcare and retail, all of the social services. And we couldn't have done it without the city. The city is our lead our co-applicant on that application, and so we're working very closely with the city to get that off the ground.
Homelessness is an issue that the weeklies cover off and on for 25 years. For some, it seems like an intractable problem. So if people are interested in big trends or reasons for hope, what do you have to tell them?
You know, this year we didn't see an increase in our point in time count that Tarrant County Homeless Coalition does for us. So I think that we're approaching solutions that make it manageable. So we've worked really hard to get the community all working together as far as our continuum of care, and both nonprofits, housing, there's all different players that come to the table, but we're working really well towards solutions. And projects like this, I think, make us see that there's an end in sight to make sure that we have a type of housing for each person that needs it.
Well, things seem to be going very well at Casa de Esperanza. The staff and the tenants were extremely happy, the ones that I saw. So it's a new project. We hope people will visit your website.
Absolutely, fwhs.org.
There you go, learn more about what they're up to. So thanks for talking about this new project. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Absolutely, thank you for spotlighting affordable housing.
We try. Thank you.
Sure.